Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Review Flex. In this video guys, we're going to be checking out a behind the scenes video and some new images of the upcoming MCU show Agatha Harkness. So make sure you hit that subscribe button guys, hit that like button, and stay up to date with all the movie and streaming news we have going on around here. And with that down, let's jump into this Marvel news. So guys, the breakdown for this video, we're going to have a little bit of a read of this article and see what we can learn about the new upcoming show. And also we've got a behind the scenes video featurette of the making of the show, and we have some new images as well guys. So we're going to check all that out, but let's dive into this article to start off with. So Agatha Darkhold Diaries, first look features Harkness' new costume, Joe Locke's character, and more. So first look at Agatha Darkhold Diaries has leaked online, giving us a glimpse of Harkness, played by Kathryn Hahn, in their new duds along with Joe Locke's character. Yeah, guys, so obviously, WandaVision kind of broke onto the scene, one of the first MCU shows on Disney+, and it smashed it out of the park, guys. People absolutely loved it, the whole mystery that was interwoven throughout the episodes, the different time periods, and one of the highlights of that show was Kathryn Hahn's character, Agatha Harkness. A lot of people were, wondering and speculating about whether she would get a spin-off show because she was quite a popular character. And obviously it's come to fruition, guys. The MCU greenlit a Agatha Harkness show, and now we've got some behind the scenes, video and images that we can look at, guys, to learn a little bit more about what's going on with this show. So, the recent Steelbook release of WandaVision includes a first look at Agatha Darkhold Diaries, formerly known as Agatha Coven of Chaos, which I think is a better name, guys. And the behind the scenes featurette has now been shared online. So the video spotlights Kathryn Hahn as the returning sorceress, who is sporting some new duds, which look like they may be inspired by her later comic book appearances. We also see a supporting cast of Ali Arn, Patti LuPone, Sashir Zamata, and Joe Locke, sorry if I butchered any of those names, who is believed to be playing Wiccan. Obviously, Wiccan, I believe, is one of the Young Avengers, and we have that whole plot line at the end of the Marvels, spoilers, guys. Obviously, they're setting up the Young Avengers, and I believe Wiccan is one of the Young Avengers team members, so that's going to play a factor probably, guys. The footage appears to confirm previously leaked plot detail that Agatha and her allies will embark on a journey down the Witch's Road, which is a mystical plane of existence that only sorcerers are able to tread. We can check out the video with some screenshots and let us know what you think in the comment section. Yeah, guys, so we have this post here. I do apologize, the video is a bit grainy and the audio is not the best because it's actually filmed off of a TV. It's not a direct video. It's actually filmed from a TV set. So I do apologize about the quality. But we're going to jump in, guys. We're going to have a quick look at this behind the scenes sort of featurette of Agatha Darkhold Diaries. And let's see what we can find out.
Unleashed. You're going to need me. I started talking to Marvel about developing something else. And so we had early conversations about, what could that be? And maybe it's this property and maybe it's this property. And everything that I pitched included a storyline about Agatha. I remember Kevin saying to me, we really should think about an actual Agatha show. And I was like, where do I sign for that job? Yeah. We got it.
The character is so deep and heartfelt and dangerous, and continuing the story of Agatha and getting to know her more was immediately an imperative for us as creatives. There would be nothing more delicious to Agatha Harkness than to be in a spin-off. The whole thing made total sense to me, and I was just so excited and thrilled.
I love you guys so much. Love you, Catherine. Love you back.
To be playing a witch in the MCU is amazing.
I can be good.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, there we go, guys. So I do apologize. Like I said, it's filmed off a TV set. But we got a little bit of an idea of what the tone that they're going for and the kind of the costumes that they have and stuff. It looks very hocus pocus. I almost hope they go, the old Sabrina, the Teenage Witch show. It was really funny. It was really heartfelt, that kind of witchy kind of drama, comedy kind of show. I hope they kind of go that route because I kind of enjoyed that show when I was a kid. I don't know if it would work so much now that I'm a bit older, but I think it would still be fun, guys. But yeah, so this is a bit of the tone, a bit of the behind the scenes, them saying that how they pitched the show and they pitched other things. But she was completely on board to do, the director was completely on board to do an Agatha Harkness show. And I can see why, because, great actress, great character. Let's just hope they can pull it off, guys. But yeah, we have some images below. So first look at Catherine Hahn in Agatha Darkhold Diaries. So yeah, we have this kind of purple hue, which is obviously, you know, kind of the mainstay in the house colors of kind of what Agatha Harkness the show is going to be. This kind of purple hue. Yeah, and it looks kind of cool. So guys, moving on to the screenshots from the video that we just saw. Let's have a little look and see if we can get any more information. So we've got Catherine Hahn here, kind of leaning over. It looks like she's holding sand or some sort of magical dust. Let's go on to the next one. Then we've got this next character. I'm not even going to pretend to know who this character is. I have no idea, guys. I don't really know much about Agatha Harkness and the kind of the lore that surrounds the character. So to me, this is a new character, guys. If you do know who it is, jump into the comment section, let me know. But I like the kind of tone that they're going for in the background. Very kind of hocus pocus, witchy looking. And like I said, guys, it gives me that Sabrina the Teenage Witch kind of vibes with this kind of purple hue and the, you know, the kind of the candles and all this kind of stuff. They had that in that show as well, and it kind of gives me that kind of callback to that show. So on to the next one. It looks like they're in some sort of like enchanted forest, or you know, that the you know, the sorcerer's realm as they called it. But it's really cool. Obviously, this is all like blue screen in the back, and then we've got the set. We've got like a mushroom here that's glowing, and we've got the forest. Obviously, this background's going to be all filled in when the show actually, when we come to see the show. And we've got these characters in the background as well. I'm not sure what that is in the background there. It looks like some sort of creature or something. Can't really tell what that is. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much we can glean from this, guys. Let's go on to the last one. And then it's a shot from another angle where they're also in the enchanted forest. They're obviously walking down this gravel path here. One of the characters is bare feet. They're all bare feet. Oh, they're bare feet as well. And yeah, so we've got the purple hue. We've got the enchanted looking forest kind of thing. And yeah, obviously it's going to look a lot better once the show actually comes out, guys. But yeah, it's kind of giving us a bit of a tone, a bit of a vibe, what they're going for, this kind of enchanted forest. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we expect from this kind of show, isn't it, really? So let's hop back over to the article, guys. Let's read a little bit more, and then we'll finish off by reading some online community responses and see what people are saying about this news. So, guys, we have a bit of a description for the first episode. So here, quote, in the first episode, we see Agatha finally break out of the spell she has been trapped in. For those of you who may not know, at the end of WandaVision, Wanda put her in a spell that kind of trapped her in, you know, kind of trapped her in a location where she couldn't escape and all this kind of stuff. So, reads a recent release synopsis. She can't wait to go back to her old murderous ways to find out that she is powerless. The only way forward is for her to embark on a perilous quest to get her powers back with the help of an unlikely friend or two. Agatha Darkhold Diaries was originally supposed to premiere this year, but was pushed to October 2024 due to the SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes, which were recently resolved. Yeah, I mean, an October release date makes sense. It's right around the Halloween period. That makes sense. You know, Halloween's coming around. You want to watch something like a witch show, MCU witch show, sorcerer show, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I think that kind of works out, guys. But what we're going to do, we're going to hop over to Twitter to finish off, guys, and we're going to read some online community responses and see what some people are saying about this, whether people like it, whether people disagree with it, you know, whatever it may be. Let's find out what people have to say about it. So, landing over here on Twitter, guys, let's go down and read some of the responses that the community are saying. So, the MCU continues, put a chick in it, make her lame and gay. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, there's people that are not going to be happy with it because it's a woman leading the show. People aren't going to be happy with that. You know, that's their own prerogative, I guess. I'm so happy for whatever that is. No one is watching this trash. Okay, not good. Let's go. Just need that trailer. Yeah, that's what I'm always like, guys. I try and always reserve my judgment until I see a trailer. And then kind of try to make up my mind once I see the trailer, whether I'm going to watch it or not. So, what kind of tax write-off money laundering scheme is Disney doing with all this trash product? Oh, wow. That's a triple whammy right there. Money laundering trash, apparently. So this guy obviously not on board for this show. How many names has this shown? How many names has this show gone through? Isn't it like House of Harkness, Chaos of Coven, Darkhold Diaries? So that's 3 that I know of. There may be of more. Obviously, behind the scenes, there's probably a lot more as well. I think Coven of Chaos is probably the best title. One of the best side characters to come out of the MCU. Can't wait. I wouldn't say one of the best characters, but she's an interesting character that I wouldn't mind seeing more on screen in the MCU going forward. Not just on Disney. If they can do a good Disney Plus show, then I think they should put her into movies going forward, because I think there's a lot of interesting stuff you can do, especially now that Elizabeth Olsen is saying that she wants to move away from the MCU. Potentially Agatha Harkness could take over that role of Wanda if she's good enough, obviously on the Disney Plus TV show. But only time will tell when it comes to that, guys. Got that ghost face, don't know what that means. Waiting for the teaser and trailer, absolutely same as me, guys. Put a chick in it, make her lame and gay. Is that from South Park? I think that's from South Park, right? I'm not really sure of that reference. I think it's from South Park. Another disaster of unmitigated proportions incoming. So there's people like hating on the project before they've even seen a trailer, which is kind of a little bit strange to me. But I mean, you know, if people want to pre-hate stuff before they've even seen it, that's completely up to them, guys. That's not for me to say if it's right or wrong. Is that still a thing? Yeah, absolutely, it's still a thing. I prefer her earlier work. Oh, when she was in Step Brothers. Kathryn Hahn in Step Brothers, guys. If you have not seen the movie Step Brothers, guys, it is one of the most funniest movies you will ever watch. And Kathryn Hahn is in there, and she plays this character who basically like cheats on her husband with his brother. It's just so funny. Guys, seriously, do yourself a favor and go and watch it. It's such a funny film. Can't wait for another 300 days. I need this show right the hell now. Yeah, guys, we have to wait, unfortunately, due to the strikes, you know, scheduling conflicts and all this kind of stuff. And obviously MCU's in a bad state as well, so they'll probably be rewriting a load of stuff. Another show nobody wants. Is that true, though, guys? I think there's probably a small number of people that are excited for this show. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily excited. When the trailer comes out, I'll look at it and, you know, see if it gets me excited for the show. But at the moment, I wouldn't say I'm excited for it. There's no Scarlet Witch in her way. Well, yeah, because obviously Wanda's story has kind of come to an end at this point. Marvel is dead. I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's definitely on its deathbed at the moment. If they can't right the ship and the box office continues to go down, especially what's happened with the Marvels. MCU garbage. Okay. That smile, that's one of the reasons why Kevin Feige has making this series all along. CW budget looking. I don't think that's a fair criticism, because obviously seeing this behind the scenes featurette and the screenshots that we looked at, it's obviously pre-rendered footage. So, you know, the back screens hasn't been filled in. Obviously, you know, the color correction, the color hue on the actual show, and all of this kind of stuff hasn't been done yet, guys. So obviously it's going to look cheap when we see behind the scenes images, but when we actually see the TV show itself, the quality is going to be a lot better with all the color correction, the background filling, all of that kind of stuff, guys. So just bear that in mind. What in the tax write-off is this? People keep saying it's a tax write-off. So we'll read a few more, guys, and then we'll finish off the video. Just wanted to get a kind of feeling for the community and seeing what people were saying about it. Haha, cool. Love the actress. Seems so joyful to be in the role. Yeah, I mean, being in an MCU property, being an MCU character leading your own show, I mean, that's a great thing to do. And I mean, a lot of actors and actresses would, you know, give their left arm to be in that position. So finally, after 2 years of waiting, the Marvels fan gonna love this one. Okay, it's been Agatha all along and furthermore. We'll read two more, guys. Only Disney Plus show I'm interested in. Agatha was the best part of WandaVision for me personally. I wouldn't say she's the best part of WandaVision, but she's one of the better parts of it. Like, she was one of the highlight characters for sure. This is what it was about, why it was so successful. Yeah, to go off on a tangent, I keep saying, guys, in these videos, the earlier phases of the MCU, they're a little bit more mature in tone, a little bit more serious, grounded take on these characters, and that's what people are looking for. That's what people want from the MCU. And the MCU's just gone silly, humorless, silly humor, kind of childish almost kind of tone to their movies now, and just turning a lot of the audience off, unfortunately. But with that down, guys, that's kind of where we are. So here's the first look of Kathryn Hahn playing Agatha Harkness. Like I said, guys, I'm going to reserve my judgment until I see her first trailer. Would I say I'm mega excited? Not really, but the trailer could change that, guys. But yeah, jump into the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited for this show? Are you excited for Kathryn Hahn to be playing Agatha Harkness? Or do you not really care about it? Do you think it's a load of woke garbage like some of these comments are saying? Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.